Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Portugal. So it's possible that this episode will be quite short. It all depends on our prophet, if we get him or not. If we do, then I will make a cut, and I'd like to discuss the options for our religion in comments. It's quite important that we get as much as possible from the religion. We made some sacrifices to get it, so we have to get the investment back, basically. And also, because of my lack of experience with diplomatic games, there might be some beliefs that fit quite well to what we are trying to do, and I may not see the full potential of everything. I have a certain view on the game, and sometimes when I'm reading your comments, it's obvious that some of you look at the game completely differently, and that sometimes gives me ideas that I otherwise wouldn't even consider. So that's why I want to leave the decision, the important decision, our religion. I want to give it some time. I want to give it some room for discussion, possible, so that, as I said, we get as much as possible out of it, and that I don't miss something important. Okay, other than that, before we start playing, I would like to return to some comments. There are just some minor things, suggestions that I maybe could have done a few things differently, as we are trying to min-max everything as much as possible. Yes, there were some options for me to change certain things, but I think I only made one mistake that I didn't realize. I didn't get the monopoly on crab as quickly as I could have. I should have bought the workboat in Coimbra before before I bought this tile. Therefore, the workboat would get on this tile at the same time as I would be able to buy it, so I would save some time that way. There was a mistake, but other than that, I have my reasons for certain moves. There was, for example, a suggestion that maybe as tradition I should be working all of my specialist slots when I'm training workers, because food doesn't, not workers, when I'm training settlers, because at that point food doesn't matter, or starvation doesn't matter, for example. But I'm not willing to do that, for example, as long as it would slow down the settler. So at that point, I wanted to get my settlers out as soon as possible. If I worked the artist specifically, I wouldn't be getting any food or production that way. Therefore, I would be slowing down the settler. Then that I should get the cargo ship out as soon as possible. Yes, but only in time to get the trade route I want from it. And I want to send the cargo ship from Lisbon to Sydney. I can't do it at this point. I need to get a citadel. The question is where exactly. I think I'll get it here. I was thinking about getting it here as well, but it might be better to get our unique tile improvement here, here, and here. So we have room for a citadel on this tile. Once I have the citadel, then I can send the cargo ship, so there is no reason to rush it too much. Also, that I should, for example, buy a trireme. I'm gonna do that, but I'm still gonna build one trireme, because I want to have two of them. We have, where is it? We have a quest to find the natural wonder, and getting a second trireme basically doubles our chance, well, to get it in time. It's important that we try to get it, because that would, excuse me, that would secure one alliance from the two alliances that we need. I would like to end this war peacefully. That would secure alliances with both our neighbors for a very long time. So maybe some of you would play things differently. There is nothing wrong about that. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm not playing the game without having reasons for basically all my decisions. Yeah, I do make a mistake here and there, as I said, around here I made one, but it's not like I make a mistake every 5 or 10 turns, or that I'm not thinking about about like my future moves or the consequences of how I'm lining up actions and production, things like that. Okay, what now? The workboat, we are sending one here, the other one goes here. Then we have the trireme, another workboat, that's fine, and cargo ship, we can move up like this probably. We get the general in what? That's 30, what, 32, 132. And let's see, 9. Oh, that will be lined up quite well, I think. Okay, population. Do we have everything locked? Yes, we do. You can now sit in the city, because why not? Don't think I want to explore with the warrior. We won't have too many units inside our territory. So I thought if something goes wrong, I'm gonna need every single one. And we will get those triremes soon, so they will take care of exploring. The warrior wouldn't be able to explore much anyway. Fine. Next. Now what we need is to get a quest from Zanzibar. Something that would give us a little bit of influence, so that then one diplomatic unit would give us an alliance. I'm not sure if we can get an alliance with 2, how they called, emissaries at this point, something like that. Because we will have only 1 paper. So when we can have only 1 diplomatic unit on the map. So we send 1, we have to pop him, and then the influence starts decaying. And I'm not sure if the next one gets there before the influence decays too much. We don't have infinite amount of time, right? We have, what was it, 37 turns to 36 turns to get these alliances, so it's gonna be close. But it's so important that we get it. Oh, hey, Brussels. Okay. This is also quite important that we find more neighbors. Specifically city-states, I think, at this point. One more suggestion. Someone recommended that I should consider like how much I'm gonna explore before we get our unique ship, because they get or give us gold for every tile that we explore. I think I will keep exploring until I meet all the AIs and until I know enough around our territory so that I have an idea where to get more cities. Once we know that, once we know all the AIs so that we have enough trading partners and maybe more city-states, then we can slow down probably and leave the rest for our nows. Okay, you're gonna move up. Next. Parthenon gone. Parthenon is here. I don't like it that someone is focusing on this part of the tech tree, but well, on this map, it was to be expected. I think that AIs are actually even smarter, that they're not just stronger thanks to the modifier they now have. They just seem to be making better decisions, but it just may be a coincidence because of the map that they don't have room to expand, so they just focus on development a lot more. Okay, animal husbandry, did we get anything out of that? There is a sheep. That's actually quite unfortunate. I really wanted to get our unique tile improvement here. Come on. I'm checking if workers can build Fetorias on top of resources. No, can't be built. Doesn't matter if it's a worker or if it's the ship. Just can't be built on top of resources. Well, that sucks. So if I get the citadel here, then I would get my Victorias here, here, and here. I should probably get one here rather than here so that it reaches the crab. That would be great to have one here. I wanted one here, of course. There is another. It's probably the first time that I'm complaining about getting resources. How many tiles? 2, 4. We have 5 tiles with sheep on such a tiny island. There are sheep everywhere. Sucks that we can't just get rid of them. That maybe would be an interesting addition, that you would have the option to remove. In the case of sheep, let's say, you would have the option to remove the resource from the tile for one-time food boost to the city the tile belongs to. That's maybe an addition that could be somehow added to the mod if it's possible. Like technically for Civ 5. The Roman Forum is gone. Yeah. That was one wonder I was thinking about. I was trying to figure out how to get it, but maybe in the previous patch I would try. Here, don't think we would have a chance, or I would have to sacrifice too much for it. Yeah, that's fine. Grow faster. 195. Triremes are 35 more. Good. Oh, next there we can buy the first one. Where are we gonna buy it? In which direction do we want to explore? I can send one this way and another one this way. Three turns. General in what? 13? Cargo ship in 12. Works. We have time for the workboat. That's the best that we have right now. Do I want to work this style? I guess... One turn, 3... 3, 9... 2, 3, 8... That's what, 11, 13... That would be perfect. We save, lose one turn on the growth. I think we can sacrifice one turn of growth. I think I'm gonna buy my archers, so I can cancel this one. We're gonna build some buildings, lighthouse, market, library, all of that is important. Even the herbalist for the science isn't bad. Oh, by the way, guys, you made me nervous because everyone in comments said that getting a religion is really difficult. When you tried, you failed mostly. Do we get the embassy? Yeah, sure. That will give us some extra vision. How much copper do you have? You have chocolate, you have double copper. That's a third one then that we know about. That's not enough. We need to find 2 more copies. You are going to Bogota. You are 2-4 heading this way, and then we'll follow the ocean tiles, because with the trireme we'll have extra vision compared to the scout. So it's possible that we will find a sea tile, that there will be just one tile of ocean, and in that case we could jump over. So, oh, 2 religions gone. Unknown and China. We still have 17 turns, 2 religions to go. Okay, now I'm even more nervous. Another trireme, give me. Next. Okay, our workboats are in position. Next turn we can pop them. What are you doing here? I can't go anywhere. Sure, we can check this. Oh, see? That's what I was talking about. Is that the forest, or is there also a city-state border? I think just the forest. 4 horses, sheep. What is it? Okay, that's why I want to get the workboat. Look at that. The other way around. First move. We are already working that tile. $138. So what's the next thing that we have to buy? We have 2 triremes. We can't buy cargo ship until we get harbors, so that's not an option. I think I will buy archers. How much are archers? 170-ish, something like that. 32, yeah, 170. Are there any workboats that we may want to buy? There'll be 2 here, but we first have to finish the monument. I could pay for the monument, that would save a few turns. How much are harbors? Not harbors, lighthouses. 52. So what is it? 190? We could save up for those. Because that gives us city connections. And in basically all of our cities will be nice boost to both growth and income. Yeah, I think I'll pay for it. How long would they take here, for example? Still 29, a really long time. Capital doesn't need the help. Yeah, that's a real long time everywhere. Okay, fine. Let's say for lighthouses. We are now making 40 gold per turn. How are others doing? 113 for China. That's disgusting. I hope that that's because she has a golden age. That it's not just, hey, I can make 113 gold per turn on turn 130 just because I can. Want to check her paper maker, 10% gold during on the Empress. Yeah, that's the reason. How many tanks? 19, 17. Okay, I'll just stop looking at China. It's just depressing. We are done here. 2 turns to get quarry. It's time to move to the Lapis. And I like this island. I hope no one else has easy access to it. Can we enter the territory without penalty? Yes, because we are friends. There's that. Like that as well. I should also buy this tile. So I can get the Feitoria here. What is the next tile we get? Hopefully it will be this one. Now it was quite expensive and I said I would pay for those lighthouses, but tile is quite valuable. The filter here is gonna boost 1, 2. Actually, we can't reach this tile. We're gonna lose this one, so it's gonna be only 2 tiles. I just saw like 5 C tiles around there. Yeah, that's gonna be a great Victoria, but now I realize that we're gonna boost only 2. But still, city doesn't have that many land tiles, so I want to take it away from Zanzibar. Hopefully we get this one as well. Let's start working on that lighthouse. How are we doing? 14 turns. You want crab. I do have 3 copies. How much do you want for salt? How much would I have to pay you on top of this? Would you accept 7? Actually, not 7, 6. No. That's too much. No. I can't afford it to give him that much money. Terracotta army gone. Who? Was it China? No. Trespassing. Yeah, trespassing is in Brussels. I know that. You go here. That's rude. I'm pretty sure he has more than enough city-states around his territory, but he has to send his emissary to my city-state. Another crab. I hope there is a passage here, because if not, then this island is cut off until like Renaissance era. Or Polynesia is gonna settle it. China and Polynesia are friends. It's the best option we have right now. How long until we get the general? That's what, 56? That's 7 turns. I'll still 1 turn too fast, because I'm gonna have to move the general. Shall I move him here? It doesn't matter, it's still gonna be slowed down. Next. How long until the border grows? 21 turns. Oh, hey. There is nothing up here that we would be interested in, right? This looks like a decent city. Just thinking if I'd settle here or here. Or if I just want the extra defense from settling on the hill. Then I would have 2 tiles that are completely wasted. Well, let's check it again next turn. Okay, don't have anything better right now. It's not like production is bad. We are getting some food from that crab. Anything up here? Is it the edge of the map? Sometimes there can be a wonder hidden on the edge of the map. So, because we are in no hurry, I'm willing to check. Bogota and Polynesia now allies. Ah, it's fine, we can beat that. Just have to find the wonder somehow. Next 12 turns. I'm nervous. Oh, great. So we have China, we have Carthage, and we have Polynesia on the map. And these are not hand-picked saves that are like good in general or good on C maps. You just randomly got them. Do we have anything to trade? No. 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 Should I do this? Or I could maybe wait. Hope that we get the city-state quest to discover her territory. Maybe... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. There is, I think, a good chance that we get that city-state quest. Start working here. Oh, it's even bigger. It looked like it's gonna be just a round island around the mountain. Okay, so this is the edge of the map. Fortunately, I can go this way. Lisbon reached size 8. Wait, can I slow down the... No. Oh, actually, it saves me a turn on growth. It doesn't change the production. Even if it slowed down the production by a turn, I wouldn't really care. We want Scrivener's office after the cargo ship. Let's queue it up so that I don't forget. Next. Hanging Gardens gone. Yeah, I know that you won the embassy, but until you offer me something more, it's not gonna happen. We could make it a part of some deal. If you're missing a few points, in that case I'll probably do it, but otherwise we are waiting for a city-state quest. Okay, we can't go there. I'm not sure that we can go here. I'm not sure that there is a passage for a pathfinder. But what we could try is to go here. If there is maybe a passage down. Oh, there is actually a passage south. Okay, didn't expect that. So let's check this island. Really? We found another neighbor. That sucks. Okay, let's just meet him officially. You have something for trade. Minus... Why am I not willing to trade 1 to 1? Here. You'd be willing to trade chocolate. I can potentially steal diamonds, so I'm not sure that's like the priority trade, although it's still gonna take a while before I could do that. It's even a question if I'll be able to do it, because I would have to steal it from this style. I'm pretty sure that the next style the city-state gets is gonna be the cattle. And if I can maintain the alliance, there is no reason to steal the gems. And I hope that I will be able to maintain alliances with city-states that are on our island. That also means if we find the wonder, we will get gems. Okay, let's trade for a chocolate. Anyone else with chocolate? No. We could get chocolate here, but I'm not sure that the alliance with Brussels is an option. Before we get chocolate from Edinburgh, it's gonna take quite some time. But I still want to take Edinburgh. If she gets one more city somehow, somewhere, I may just take Edinburgh and vassalize the remaining city. Fine. So, chocolate for crab. We can get the embassy. We have already found his territory, so there is no point in saving that. And would you accept like this because of the embassy? You wouldn't. Thought so. Fine. 1 gold per turn. I can do that. Okay, so his capital is here. His monopoly are gems. He's got pyramids. He's even stronger than Carthage. Nice. I'm not sure that I want to check their tax and income. 57, that's not too bad. 20 tax. It's ahead of China. 20 tax here as well. 6 progress. 6 progress for him as well. Yep, that is pretty disgusting. 83 gold per turn. China still over 100. I thought we had decent income, but looking at the others, I feel poor. How many do we have? 2, 4, 6. So 2 more saves on the map. We got the Hanging Gardens. You got pyramids in Parthenon. You got temple. Great library, great lighthouse, Roman Forum, statue of Zeus. There is probably one more strong Sith at least that is capable of getting wonders. $210. Brussels and Celts now allies. Okay. Is there anything here? Nope. More gems. He probably doesn't have the monopoly. Well, hard to say. 1, 2, that's outside of this territory. That's outside of this territory. He's gonna get another city here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's gonna get another city here. It's still gonna be decent, probably on this tile. There's gonna be quadruple fish at least. Decent production. Holy moly. Do I get the city here myself? I would have to do it now, and I'm just not ready. Try to focus our attention on this island, I think. There's gonna be one city in the north. Probably here. I hate cities on these peninsulas that can be attacked by ships from all sides. 1, 2... Actually, if I settle here, I'd reach the fish. I wanted to get the Feitoria here, but it's not worth losing a tile with the resource. Okay, so a city here. And probably here. I hate getting cities so close. This one... This one would suck. Another option would be just popping the city here, forget about the fish, and with that, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We would grab everything actually with this city, except for the one fish. That's better. Let's try to figure out how we get that city. How does it look like with the war? 24. Really don't have that much time left. 3. I think I'll have to pay for that Scrivener's office if I want to make it. Hey Kabul, what are you? Culture hostile. Nope. Damn it. Settlers can't jump over ocean tiles, right? Or any land units that can embark can't jump over. No, that would be such a nice city. There goes Great Wall. That was fast. Holy crap, that was fast. Actually, maybe... No, it was fast. It's just the Parthenon was even... No, I think it's comparable. You don't need that many tags for Parthenon. You need to get more tax for Great Wall. Yeah, so they're both gone pretty quickly. I'm surprised that Oracle, I think it's still available. Not sure if I want to return north and check what's here. Next. How long? 1 turn. No, we are not gonna work together. And where is that settler heading? Pretty sure there are no viable tiles. And can't get here. Should be fine. Okay, I may reload here because I'm not 100% sure if popping the general on this tile will give me a canal. I think it should, but just in case it doesn't, I'm gonna reload and pop the general here where I know it's gonna work. Wait. Oh, there is also a passage. Why can't we have a passage here? Just one tile. Damn it. What about you? You don't have to go that far south. I need to know what's around me, not what on the southern pole. Let's queue these up. How much money? 220. We are not missing anything. Yeah. And now I think I'm gonna save money for an emissary. So I could like train one and buy one, something like that. Next. Please work. Sydney. Yeah, it works. We could actually go Edinburgh to Edinburgh this way. And it should be quite safe. Unless she decides to declare. You're losing 2 gold. Well, let's go to Sydney. Oh, hey, Colombo. Oh, we are all the way here. How are we looking? 5. After this, I'm gonna have to build the lighthouse in our capital as well, so we actually can get the connections. Can we get coffee from someone? No, but we actually we can't get whales. Or I mean, we can get whales, but we have to buy them or trade them for truffles. That's not gonna help us. That will just help China, so let's not do that. That's the same thing here. And you don't have anything to offer. Still have one more copy of crab that we want to get rid of, that we want to trade for a luxury. Next. China's strategic monopoly on iron. This early. How many cities does she have? 5. How did she get strategic monopoly on iron with 5 cities? Oh, what we can do in this episode is to check unique abilities of our opponents. Doesn't look like she gets extra strategic resources at this point. Okay, let's go 4 more turns. Still 2 religions available. If we get that profit, then before we make a cut, we're gonna check the AIs that we have met. This is not the greatest tile ever. How long? 11 turns. In 11 turns we get the copper, finally. So for now, I guess for now this is the best option. Or, it's 9 turns to grow. Still 9 turns to grow. Let's go. I hope that we get the artist before we lose this quest. Jump over. Hey! But I'm pretty sure I don't want the city here. It would be undefendable. Maybe if we controlled Bogota, like if it was our city, then perhaps. But our closest city would be Lisbon. Yeah, there's just no way I would do that. It depends on how the situation develops here. He went authority, I guess. No, he went progress. Progress, tradition, progress, tradition. No authority. It could be a peaceful game overall with no authority in the game. But I would be surprised if Assyria didn't attack. Because if we vassalize him at some point, then I would consider getting a city here and then maybe a here. Because then one flank would be protected by a vassal and like defending only from attacks on one or maybe 2 sides, depends on what's to the south. That's probably doable. Next. Oh, hey, there is a passage. It literally doesn't have anything else for the Pathfinder to do, so that's why I sent him this way. I guess we're gonna disembark there and have a look around. We'll see more from the land tile. 200. 1. 3. Am I missing something? I probably am. How are we getting the horses? For imported. From where? Definitely not from here. It has to be from a city-state somewhere. I can't sell horses, right? No. Next. Thinking about buying those gems because I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this alliance. I was hoping that I'd find a wonder. We discovered, I mean, how many wonders are there on the map? 8? Did we discover, I mean, did we explore like 1/8 of the map at this point? Probably did. 1/8, 1/10. So usually with this number of tiles revealed, we would get one wonder. We didn't get one, so ally I won't be able to get these gems. The bigger problem is I won't be able to ally both of them. Oh, that's a well-timed promotion. We should see this tile from here. Not that it really matters. I should reveal. Hello. Speaking about wonders. Okay, that's why it's important to reveal every single tile. Don't think we can sneak by the border here, but we could try on the other side. So that's where the Pathfinder is heading. And this island suddenly looks a little bit more interesting with 5 fish. But it still doesn't change anything. Well, first, I can't settle it for a very long time. Again, I can't get there. And second, it's still undefendable. Doesn't matter that it has fish everywhere. Assyria has monopoly on gems. 66, 82, 98. Hey, we have the same amount of money as Polynesia. Lighthouse finished. With 3 trading units running around. Don't think I have to rush library. Should probably get a market. 3 gold per turn is nice. Or I could get a well. I think market is better than a well. Would we get anything from a granary? No. Like no tiles would benefit from it. Would this change anything? If I try to build market, would this change anything? Yes. Oh, more islands. Two more turns. Next. Oh, Golden Age, that's nice. Mercantile neutral, you have glass. And you're protected by Polynesia. This would be a nice ally. And another one. Militaristic, protected by Polynesia. You got Lapis, so that's nothing. But having a militaristic friend wouldn't also be that bad. Okay, you are going here. How quickly can you make it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 16. How much influence? I didn't check. Damn it. How much influence do we have here? 120. So hopefully we don't have to worry about Bogota. We just need, even if it was for one turn, get the alliance with Zanzibar. What was it? Another fish. Yeah, I'd like to get the workboat, but I can't afford to spend the money right now. Or can I? How much are emissaries? 260. We have 3. Oh, we can actually easily afford that. And I can even afford it to pay for those lighthouses after that. With 60 gold per turn, we should be fine. So, workboat. You are going this way. And there is no way I get the city here. I just won't get the tech in time. Assyria is gonna have the city here like 100 turns before I even get the tech, most likely. Next. Oracle is gone. I think that's an example of a wonder that's at this point, in this patch, impossible to get unless you are incredibly lucky and you have saves that either all suck or you have incredible start, just like god tier start, or insanely strong save in early game. Okay, we got religion. Taoism is gone. Zoroastrianism is gone. Damn it. Let's get Tengrism. What is this one? Nah. So, founder belief. I doubt you'll find anything useful here. Faith, culture, food from holy sites. You don't care about holy sites. I'm not even sure that we'll be able to reform. When you enter a new era, holy city gains 20 of every yield for each city following your religion. Maximum 25 cities scaling with era. I'd actually be quite curious how much you'd be getting if you had 25 cities. Could be a nice one-time boost. Or one time every time you enter a new era. Could be pretty, like, massive boost. There is no way we get anywhere near 25. 250 followers. We'll have 50 maybe. Holy City produced 20% of its yields during Golden Age. I mean, this is something. That would be an option, I think. Not great, but it would be reliably getting the 20% from time to time. I don't think we'll be spreading quite enough for Council of Elders to help us even in the like early mid game. Ceremonial burial. Great person expanded faith and culture for a city following a religion. Once again, question is how many cities are going to follow a religion? And I think we will have quite a few great people, but I still think this is not worth it. Apostolic tradition. When you increase number of followers in the city by spreading religion, receive culture and food. That might be an option to help our capital a little bit. We could save a few turns on some social policies. And it's not when a city adopts religion for the first time. It's every time that we spread with... I'm not sure if it's with the prophet, but it is with missionary. We're gonna be doing that. So I think apostolic tradition would be my call here. And then follower belief. That's the important part. So asceticism is available. I think when all the bonuses from buildings, from our unique tile improvements, from maybe internal trade routes, when all of that kicks in, food-wise we should be fine. Don't think we want asceticism. Cathedrals. Farm, pastures, quarries. Get gold and gold when city borders expand. I mean, it's gold. Gold, I was told, is good in diplomatic games. But is it enough gold to take cathedrals over anything else? I doubt it, because we won't have too many farm pastures or quarries. Creativity sucks. Diligence would be an option. I don't think I want to take a building with the first follower belief. Because I think I want to use my faith now to get missionaries to spread the religion to as many cities as possible, including city-states. I won't have time to use my my faith on buildings. We can grab some buildings with the second follower belief. So diligence would be an option. Many of our cities won't have that much production, but we should grow quite quickly. So eventually we should even reach the maximum plus 15. Mastery. Specialists generate Golden Age points and +1 of their primary yields. That's not enough. If it was that they all generate +1 of each of these yields, then it would be a different story. I don't think at this point Mastery is really worth it. 1 Golden Age points is basically meaningless. Science. We have enough science, I think, thanks to our trade routes. So the only reason to take scholarship would be like taking it away from AIs. One of these three with the scholarship, that would be bad news. But if I'm not looking at the AIs, I think I would prefer the production over the science in this game. And then we have Thrift still available. Surprisingly, Veneration is gone, or how it's called, the one that has scaling faith. So someone seems to be going all in on faith. We would reach the maximum here pretty quickly. Thrift would be decent here. It might even be like on par with diligence because of how quickly it kicks in. It's gonna take quite some time to get the maximum out of diligence in our secondary cities, or even get like near maximum. But thrift, we're gonna be on 9, 8, 9, 10 population in no time. Yeah, I think that's my call here would be, or before we discuss the options, I think by myself I would take thrift and I would take apostolic tradition. And now it's up to you guys to like criticize my choices. I don't mean it in a bad way. Actually, like that you just are not afraid to say, "Hey, dude, that's just wrong. You should pick this and that." So yeah, I'll be looking forward to your comments about the religion. And now let's quickly check our opponents. So can I just right click on them? This is replacement. I'll go quickly through everything. Replacement for crossbows. It's gonna be annoying, but hopefully not super relevant. This could mean something. You replace... Whoa, replace frigate. Hello, that's very relevant. Sturdy Renaissance Air Naval Ranged Unit. Only China may build it. Generates influence? Oh, come on. Every turn when stationed in a city... What the... Just like that? She's just gonna park one near every city-state and everyone is just fucked, basically. How are we supposed to beat that? How is the promotion called? This one? +2 influence per turn. +2 influence. So in 15 turns... Well, they have to be friendly for this to really kick in. But once they're friendly, in 15 turns, they're allied. Wow. Gonna be chosen. And they don't lose it on upgrade. That's what I was looking for. Nice. We will have to, well, do something about China. Somehow vassalize China or completely remove China from the game, ideally. What else? Check Papermaker with that gold and culture. We know that Papermaker is broken, and this is a replacement for Chancery. I actually didn't know that China was focused on diplomacy in the third and fourth unique component, or with third and fourth unique component. Production diplomatic units, royal signet, that's the same as Chancery. +1 gold, +2 production, that's still the same. Whenever a citizen is born, gain 15 points towards a great person with the highest progress, scaling with era. It's interesting. And is it... Wait. Whenever a citizen is born in this... I thought that it was just everywhere. Okay. It's nice, but I don't think this one is like game breaking. So that's China. Assyria. Siege Tower, Iron Chariot. Doesn't really mean anything. Replaces, what do you replace? Oh, Horseman. Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't require horses. Yeah, there's nothing important there. Royal Library. That replaces School of Philosophy. I mean, it's nice, but not super relevant. And the last one that replaces walls. Slightly better supply boost. Gives culture faith, that's nice. Also not like super broken. I don't think we have to worry about Assyria like snowballing completely out of control. Queen Kareem's, did you get any new abilities? Promotions are lost on upgrade, that's important. Unique person replacement for general. This unit disembarked on water tiles as an admiral, causes friendly units back in the same or adjacent tiles to ignore zone of control. It's nice but not broken. Free copper for luxuries around the city. That's a replacement for East India Company. True additional trade routes, nice. All harbors gain +3 production. That's also nice. And lighthouses culture. Wow. That's a nice one. What the hell is this? Replacement for shrine. Culture and this whenever unit is purchased. That's a perfect building for me. Scaling with units purchased in the city to receive additional experience. I think I already played this cartridge, right? You replace what? You replace a scout. Interesting. Wait, info status on enemy during melee combat reduces maximum hit points by 20 and reducing healing by 10 for 2 turns. That's a pretty disgusting debuff, but I don't think it's gonna be super relevant in this game. What is this? Replaces council. Science when a citizen is born, +3 food, gold, and culture whenever a building is constructed in the city scaling with era. That's nice small boost that throughout the game gives, like, I think a relevant amount of these yields, that it like changes the timers enough so that it can like mean something throughout the game. And Maui, we don't have to worry about that. If we have to worry about Maui, then we failed in this game. And last one. Pictish Warrior. We know those guys. You are what? Replacement for skirmishers, really? Open terrain only kills my abilities stronger against archers and millions after moving deals damage to all new adjust. Wow, that's nice. And they come into the game in more or less the same time as Pictish Warriors. That's a huge power spike for Celts on land maps. I would maybe even give them move like that they don't get slowed down by forests. I think that would fit Celts quite nicely. We know this one, and the last thing is what the hell is this? Large defended settlement associated with the late Latin culture. Just gives a ton of yields to all kinds of different things. Okay, whatever. Not super relevant. So what did we learn? Basically, I learned that just China is really an issue. But she's a huge problem with those special ships. It takes some time for it to come into the game. It's a late renaissance before they show up. But holy crap, if they're used properly, they make diplomatic almost impossible or such a pain in the ass. I think we'll have to do something about China. Then we'll take Edinburgh just because it's here. Bad luck for Celts this time. And then I think we want to do something about Assyria to secure this side. China isn't that far, so yeah, we might be able to reach her. And once this side is secure, I think I'll feel quite safe. Because we'll only have to really focus on the defense from what? From this side, China. Hopefully we'll be able to vassalize China so that she takes care of what will be coming from here in this direction. That would make our position quite secure. I could maybe even vassalize. Come on, Polynesia. But if I do that, then I may as well vassalize everyone else and get domination. That's not exactly the plan. We'll see. We still need to find out who else is in the game, and then we'll make our final plans. Okay, so once again, I want to ask you guys about your opinion on the religion. And, well, I think now we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're going to join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.